against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why. It's not because... Cut it out, Envy. Cut it out, Envy.
Don't do that, Envy. I'm having a serious conversation.
We have a name for it. We have a name for it.
Okay.
The Snow Bunny Crisis.
Okay.
I am against...
So Dr. Umar talking about a snow bunny crisis and what did he say? Snow puppy crisis. It is not a crisis for the black man, because you know that child come out black and is gonna have that black blood in him, not the other way around. And so I didn't mean black blood. I meant melanin in them, and not the other way around. You don't own the right to tell people who they can be with or not be with. That is not your job. You are out of line telling grown people and individuals of sovereignty as that they should do something as if you own them, or you in control of them, or you have any influence over their mind whatsoever. Because if I drink your Kool-Aid, I might fall out. And people like you are dangerous. You see? And the dangerous part about it is you can cause another segregation, another separation. The separation could bring anarchy and war. And Dr. Umar, you trying to build a school, you ain't trying to build no army. So do not set your people up for that fight. You got real insecurities coming out of people all the time, are circling that narrative that you're pushing. And it creates certain narratives in people's minds that weren't there before. So I would say cut it out, man, because it's tiring. And American people are tired of hearing it. All your neighbors is mixed, Dr. Umar. Look around you. You don't live in a black community. I guarantee you don't. I guarantee you don't. So if you ever needed some help, guess what? You had to go knock on that neighbor door. You couldn't get to the police. You had to go knock on your neighbor door, who probably not black. And if the police did come and you live in a certain neighborhood, he probably won't be black again. So don't hit me with that, man. You might as well make friends. We live in the same country. There's no divide over here like Israel and Palestine. That's a definite divide. Why would we want that? Israel and Palestine, the same people. If you strip them of the religion and the dress, I say dress as in wear, like what they wear. If you strip them of their books and religion, man-made stuff, the clothes they wear, more man-made stuff, they the same people. The same. Right? What makes us different? Features? Feature is a roll of the dice. Ain't two black people got the same features? Not two white people got the same features? Your DNA, is millions of strands of DNA that's different. As a matter of fact, every single sperm that shot out your daddy had a different DNA makeup. And only one survived. Now, if they all survived, you'd have trillions of different people. They had been different. Could have been born on the same day and be different. That's not how we operate in the universe. You see what I'm saying? That ain't how the universe is operating. Yes, they do promote mixture in movies and stuff like that because there are people who are trying to fix the problem. That's why they do it. They're not trying to perpetuate a problem, they're trying to help fix a problem. What is fixing the problem? fixing the problem is the fact that when we integrated black people into American society, and the black folks of that time, if you go look it up, said that they were not ready for us to enter into society like we did. That means that it's been a long road of getting people introduced to society, making everybody else blend and feel comfortable. And they doing it now with the Spanish cultures. And you still worried about black people, or black people worried about white people, or anybody worried about anybody. What? I look to my left, my neighbors are Indian. I look to my right, I got Jamaican neighbors. I look behind me, they from Russia or Ukraine. I look over there, Poland, Arab, Ethiopian. What? This is America. We got everybody. So why are we pushing a narrative that don't help nobody at all? We talk about this buy black. That's great. That is great. And Dr. Umar talks about the economic dollar being in your house, going to her family. No, it go to my kids. My offspring is the only thing you should be worried about when it comes to the economic one. So you missed me on that. Now, how we do help each other from here to get up, boom, is we continue to circulate our dollar close knit. But guess what my community is? If I don't know no black people, it ain't gonna be no black people. So that's already a given. How many black businesses do you know locally? You already patron those. The local barbershop and your beauty esthetician, and maybe even your nail tech, stuff like that. These service people though, how much support can you do? Can you give? Keep going, but at the same time, that's not going to build schools and libraries. So that whole gender agenda is played out. As old as and it's really whitewashed. You're just doing reverse psychology. You're really just taking what their forefathers did and trying to remix it. In the world, we're tired. We're tired of it. We're tired of seeing color. We're tired, man. I want to know other people. I want to explore this world. I'm studying 3 different languages. I want to travel. And when I do travel, I want people to greet me as if I'm welcomed. I don't want a narrative over here as if we don't mess with nobody, and then I take a trip or flight or something, want to hang out, want to see something different. That was what they doing over here. They don't like nobody. No, we like everybody. We like everybody. We just don't want to take no shit from nobody. That's different. That's understandable. But we like everybody. I want to do business with everybody. I want things to change. It shouldn't be about that. Yo, the best quarterback who gets the position shouldn't be about skin color. It's gonna go to the best player that's for that position. That's how the world works. Period. We ain't been the best. So if y'all want to be the best, then become the best. But other than that, there's gonna be a lot of people to come with us, and they're not gonna look like us. And I'm gonna go follow a lot of them too. They don't look like me because they got the answers. You ain't got the answers, Umar. I know got the answers. He don't look like you. You got some answers. But what I'm trying to say is you never had to go listen to a white man tell you something so you could learn. Half your professors weren't white. Okay then. So what that means is we all need each other to succeed. You creating hatred and division is not gonna work. We all need each other, and we're gonna respect each other. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna respect each other. Number one. So it's like,
Baby, excited to go on our hike.
You see that sign?
Yes.
You know that block, right?
And look, I ain't mad at them.
It's good. Try it.
They have
Just try it.
They like
Try
each
it.
other.
Smell?
That's a dead coyote, babe.
That's what they want to
Seriously,
do.
it's a dead coyote.
Where?
Right there.
Ew!
Like an old abandoned camp. Like a summer camp place.
Like a murder camp? What?
Hey, just go.
What color do I look like to you?
You got it, baby. You're almost there.
And I don't have a problem with that either.
Baby, you like it?
Here we go. I'm done.
You can be with somebody outside your culture and remind them of your culture all the time. What is wrong with that? Hey, babe, such and such. I'm a black person. I'm not going out there. I'm not doing that. It would have to be up to your partner to be okay with that. And if that's too much for them, then you have to find a new partner. But if they're okay with that, you know.
I think this is definitely one of the best birthday gifts ever.
Really?
The duck looks so good.
Black and Asian.
Wow.
They
It looks
have
like you definitely bought it from
hairs,
a
right?
restaurant. 这是他自己做的牙，他自己做的
Oh, she learned a little Chinese too.
对，对他拿炉子烤的，
She learned a little Chinese too.
对他做了他花了3小时，他从8点他花了3小时一直做这个，这鸭他这是从他买的一整只鸭。
Beautiful to be.
Hi.
辛苦了 I love you. Well, I think this is definitely one of the best birthday gifts ever.
Who's mad at that? Aren't we here to be happy? Who's mad at that? Dr. Umar.
Really like what you done to me. I can't really explain it. I'm so into
The man found somebody
I
that
really like
he
what
understands.
you've done to me, baby.
She understands him.
I can't
What are
really
we
explain
mad at?
it, but I am so
What are you mad
into you.
Two human beings.
You.
Just two people, But you know, when it comes to Dr. Umar, I definitely want to give him a little grace because he is my brother. And I think that when he's talking about he don't like interracial relationships, it's coming from a historical place, and we understand that. And I'm telling you, we're really not there anymore. We're not. Okay? And our society, in the world society, has pushed a light skin over dark skin narrative. We know that. But when you let what those people decide to make a narrative affect you so much that you begin to attack every single facet of around that narrative from a place of not wanting to be hurt again. And that's my message to Dr. Umar is we're not going backwards. We're not going back to Jim Crow. And we're not going back to segregation. And we're not going back to slavery. We're only going into the future. So some of that you have to let go because you're offending people. Snow Bunny and this and the third. You want people calling us niggas? Okay, so you have to also be respectful and watch what you say. If you could say, if you could call somebody else a name, they should be able to walk up to you and call you a name too. And I'm not just talking about white people. I'm talking about everybody. We need to watch the words that and the terms that we're using when we're directing it towards people or about a group of people, because you are offending a lot of people. You know how many generations upon generations upon generations of kids who were born mixed. It's a sad thing to see the person who's trying to push a good narrative be the enemy, be the wrongdoer, be the wrong person, be the backslider. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm making this type of video. Because the reason I'm saying this is because I have a clip of where he's getting that perspective from. And this will be the only time I agree with him. He thinks the solution to this is to cut down the interracial, but that's not the solution. The solution is to enhance the mixture.
Stop condoning, reinforcing, and reiterating the European narrative that beauty in a woman can only come from a sister who is light, bright, and damn near white with straight hair. Cut it the hell out.
And that's the point. We come from that. So there's a hurt and there's a pain there. But we have to grow and evolve. You hear what I'm saying? We have to grow and evolve. And we have been growing and evolving. Even on TV. Darker skin tone than people on TV. And you say, oh, it should be that way. I'm just saying it wasn't that way once upon a time. When no black people on TV, they used to wear blackface. Those white people in blackface. You know this. So that's what I'm saying. We've gotten way better. You see what I'm saying? You turn on the NBA game, got Shaq, Kenny, and Charles, and the other dude, the only token white guy. That would never happen 50 years ago, 60 years ago, 70 years ago. So the world is evolving, the world is changing, and you have to evolve and you have to change with it, because it's going to leave you behind if you don't. That's all I'm saying. The narrative that's pushed sometimes, you see what I'm saying? It's because you still have to understand that you're not 30% of this society. The only dark-skinned people are black people. You're not even a whole 30% of this society. So how much of a narrative can we push on your behalf? How much narrative do I need you to push on my behalf? The problem is we were supposed to take an immigrant approach to America, but since we were an immigrant, we didn't take that approach. We fell in line with desegregation and everybody else. But that wasn't us. We out there thinking we were doing what they were doing. We was way far from that. Didn't have the skills nor the resources. So now, fast forward to now, skills and resources. Times has changed. Okay, so blend it up. Now it's gonna happen regardless, because it's called assimilation. And that's just the way the DNA and the gene pool work. Look it up. It's gonna happen. Period. And there's nothing you or me or anybody else can do about it. You dig?
It was kind of a self-inflicted old way of thinking that the black community would be mad that I was dating a white person.
Understandable.
And it was this
very understandable. This is the point of the video today. That is Raven Simone. Okay, what I'm saying? I don't know if she's still with this girl. I'm sure this is an old clip, but it's very understandable. She's about to give you her take and her approach on this.
Residual thought process that really wasn't fact. And so I didn't know how to communicate that with her. That was one thing. Another thing,
I had no idea that
she
was struggling with any of those feelings whatsoever. I had no clue.
Like, I just thought staring at me all the time, and it felt weird, but then again, it wasn't really happening. I think I was just carrying burdens that happened in the 90s.
I know my experience.
I'm gonna say this. Your partner isn't always going to, you both could be black and have a difference of opinion on social issues, the world around you, or what have you. But it's harder in this situation, right? So your partner might not understand that. But if you come to your partner and you express this, and then that gives them the understanding, then I think to myself, that's the key. The key is, if I tell you and you understand, then you're like, okay, all right, I'll back off. I get it. No. You see what I'm saying? I think her partner might have not understood as much because they're still females. They're still women at the end of the day. So a man, if you're going to date outside your race, a black man, he's going to express some of those things and say, hey, this will make me feel uncomfortable. Going here will make me feel uncomfortable. Being in this certain type of situation is going to make me uncomfortable. And just as well as if a man approaches us and he makes you feel uncomfortable, I'm your man to step in there and say, yo, bro, this ain't the time. This ain't the place, and you in the wrong energy, and we don't appreciate that. And me as the man, I'm not about to let it slide around me. It's the same way you're supposed to do for me when I tell you I don't want to go here. I don't want to eat here. I seen how they looked at me. I see what's going on over here. And that should be okay.
Staring at me all the time and just...
Staring at you all the time, I've been through that. Let people be who they want to be with who they want to be with. It is none of your business. You do not sleep in their bedroom with them. These are individual peoples who live in their own lives. Got nothing to do with you. Live your life. Have your opinions to yourself. Don't have no opinions about these two women. They interracial and of the same gender. Twice as hard. Leave these people alone. Leave them people alone, man. People that ain't messing with you. It's funny to me because people would have more of an opinion on this, but there's people out here on the street on crack. Your opinion ain't fixing nothing. That's the point.
It felt weird, but then again, it wasn't really happening. I think I was just...
It was happening. I've been there. I understand. When you go places, you're the center of attention. Whether they like it or don't like it. A lot of people overly like it. And it's like, all right, bruh. All right, lady, yeah, we good. I mean, we wake up like this. It's a shock to you, but we wake up like this. So, I understand.
Carrying burdens that happened in the 90s.
I know my experience as a white female. So
right.
I had never, and because of the way I was raised and my community, interracial relationships were never questioned.
Not where I was from either. I moved to the South and there was some more conversations. I said, whoa, okay. So North and the South, it was true what they say. There was a definite difference there.
It was like if you fall in love with an Asian person, a black person, an Indian person, whoever, that's who you love. And right. I also just don't operate in that space. So to have to kind of like come over and then put myself in her shoes and think that she might feel, resentment from her community or from people or disappointment. I was just something that I experienced, I felt compassion for, and then I wish that I had known as her partner, I could have maybe supported her or helped have a conversation. But it's been interesting because since getting married, I actually have experienced little bits of that. So I have seen other people express their feelings about
me
Raven marrying a white person and judging me or coining me as a Karen or this, that, and the other. And but it's entitled to their opinion, and I share respect in that way, even though it's not true to who I am.
The point is leave them people alone. Them people ain't bothering you.
I want you to be around for this year, next year, every year. You've been here for every tear. You complete me even though I'm whole on my own. I had you on ice like the snow and it's gone. Look, you should slide my way, be easy on the brakes. Black ice, never catch me slipping, babe. How about an extraordinary stay in the AO in LA? Put that Stone Stevie Wonder on replay. We can get away, riding down PCH like it's back in the day. Now the record on replay, I'm by your side.
That's enough, man. They look good. They look good together. They happy. We happy. She happy. He happy. We happy. That's just it, man. Leave people alone, brother. Let people be who they want to be with who they want to be. It's not your business. Your business is what happens in your bed. Then none of your business. Ain't nobody hurting nobody. Everybody happy. Everybody okay. Then everybody good. Then. Who to tell them otherwise? Happy. Boom, happy. Who to tell them folks otherwise, man? That's why they
They're creepy and they're kooky, mysterious and spooky.
I love it. I love it. They happy. They happy. Who are you? Where do you think you are? To tell human beings who are sovereign who they gonna date or not date. You don't own nobody.
You gonna like that white man? During Black History Month? Rosa Parks didn't sit down for you to be weak in the knees. Stand up! Right now! Wake up, my sister! What?
He like, what's all the fuss? He like, what's the fuss? Is she happy? He happy? We happy? What? It's not, man.
Kind of message does this send to young black girls?
Be happy under any circumstance.
Tells them two things. One, that they can find someone who's going to support them through all of their successes, regardless of where they came from.
Regardless.
And two, this isn't the 1960s anymore. We are free to love who we love.
What? Why does anybody think any other way? Why? You are free. For anybody to tell you anything, what you're supposed to do is called, you got a master. It's called slavery. You don't own yourself. If I gotta listen to you.
When the song come on, let me see you get gone. Baby mama, this your song. Been pregnant for way too long. Now tell the DJ turn it on.
If she a baby mama, she gon' do that baby mama. She gon' put it on ya. She gon' do that.
She like, you ain't that one dance move.
I get to love you.
And it And it wouldn't, I'll be honest with you, it wouldn't really feel so bad that Dr. Umar is saying it if he wasn't single. I haven't heard a single married man of stature go as hard as Dr. Umar who ain't got no woman. Don't that make sense? Don't we want happiness no matter what? If you letting Dr. Umar is a textbook racist. He's obviously an agent because he's allowed to be racist because he's black. But if Dr. Umar was white, he would not be able to talk the way he's talking. And that's not me sticking up for nobody. That's me telling the truth. Now this is TV, but it'll give me a chance to speak to y'all, you know what I'm saying? Ain't that what we want? Everybody want to be happy. I'm not trying to condone everybody to mix up. All I'm saying is that you have enough to worry about other than skin color, y'all. You go, white couples break up, black couples break up, mixed couples break up. It's a human thing. You're dealing with man and woman. You're not dealing with anything else. It all comes with its obstacles and hurdles. Does it make it a little easier? Same race? Maybe. Maybe not. You know, it's a possibility. Possibly not. Because you could be with your own kind and go through hell. You dig? Listen, if two people, if you like it, I love it. If two people are happy with each other, feel it? Throw it to Colombia on that ass. Oh, that's right, sister.
Okay.